Hello, and welcome to a little video about Target 3B, recognizing patterns and sequences. Let's get started. A sequence is a pattern involving an ordered arrangement of numbers, geometric figures, letters, or other objects. A term of a sequence is an individual number, figure, or letter in the sequence. So a term is a part of the sequence. All right, so here's a sequence for number 1. Analyze the number of dots, describe the pattern. As I'm looking at this, it looks like one dot is being taken away on each of the arms. So I'm going to write down 4 dots each time. You can also say down a dot on each side, any way that you do it. Letter B says draw the next 3 figures. Okay, well if this has 1, 2, 3 dots, I'm actually going to draw it up here. Why not? So then means I have 1 in the center and 2 dots on each. That's so ugly. Let's try this again. Okay, that was the ugliest arrow I've done in a long time. Beautiful. Okay, so this one has 3 dots on each arm. That means we're going to have 2 dots on each arm. The next one is going to have 1 dot on each arm, and the third one's going to have no dots. Number C, represent the number of dots in the 7 figures as a numeric sequence. Okay, so let's count the amount of dots. In the first figure, this first drawing right here, that I label with a 1, I have 25 dots. I counted them already. I won't waste your time on a video counting. The next figure has 21 dots. The next one has 17. And the fourth one that I have up there that was already given to me has 13. Now let's do the 3 that we drew. The first one I drew has 9 dots. The next one has 5. And the last one has 1. Let's do the same thing for number 2. Let's analyze the number of sides on each polygon and describe the pattern. So, what's happening? Think about it. Pause it if you want to think, because I'll let you know. What's happening here is there's 2 sides being added each time. So triangle has 3 sides, then there's 5 sides, 7 sides, 9 sides. So add 2 sides each time. So that first pattern we saw was something getting smaller. This one's getting larger. Represent the number, because we are so not trying to draw an 11-sided figure. I can't even draw the 9-sided one. I don't even know if I can do the 7 one that well. But let's represent the first 6 figures in our sequence. So the first 4 we already have, 3, 5, 7, 9. So we need 2 more. Okay, so we're going to add 2 sides, so that's 11 sides, and then 13 sides. Fantastic. Next page. Oh, why is there such a big gap? That's my bad. All right, number 3, consider the sequence shown. Look at the dark triangles. What's happening each time? Now this one's a little harder to describe, but I'll do my best, and so will you. So you should notice that this one has 1 dark triangle. Then it gets 2 more, so now it's 3. So 1, 2. Now there's another row of 3. So a row of 1, a row of 2, a row of 3. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. Right? So I added 2. I added 3 here. So there's 6 triangles. And then I added 4 here. 10 triangles. So the way I would describe it is plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, plus 5, etc. Now, when you get a little further on in math, you'll find a really nice way of labeling this, but or describing the pattern. But right now, what I want you to notice is it's getting a row plus 1. Right? There's another way of describing it. Letter B says draw the next figure. Just the next one. Just the next one. All right? So that means we will have a row of 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. So I'm going to do my best. Okay, a row of 1 and 2, a row of 3, then a row of 4 triangles, and a row of 5 triangles. Okay, that was easier than I expected, but uglier than I intended. There we go. Let's make that a little bigger. Okay, wonderful. Look at that. A row of 1, a 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So now we're plus 5. All right. Letter C represent the dark triangles in each for the first 6 figures as a numeric sequence, and then we can use the table to fill it out. Okay. So first we had 1 dark triangle, and we added 2. Then we had 3. We added 3, 6. Then we added 4 and had 10. We drew the next one, but it does have 15 because we added 5. So that means the first 6 figures, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 more. So then we add 6, 21. Now let's represent that as a table. Now the term number is just starting at 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, the first term, the first image had 1 triangle. The second one had 3. The third had 6. The fourth had 10. The fifth had 15. And the sixth had 21. So term number means what's its place in the order of our sequence. All right, let's do one more, and then we'll call it a day. Number 4. Consider this sequence. Analyze the small squares. Describe the pattern. As I'm looking at these, I notice that this square is a 7 by 7. This one's a 6 by 6, a 5 by 5, a 4 by 4. I don't know why I wrote a 5 there. It's 4. So, what's happening? It's losing a row and column each time. So it's losing one of these and one of these. Each time it gets smaller and smaller. Okay, so let's draw the next 2. So if this one's a 4 by 4, the next one should be a 3 by 3. And the one after that, 3 by 3. And the one after that will be a 2 by 2. I know we don't need to draw the last one, but it would probably be a 1 by 1. All right, letter C represents the small squares as a numeric sequence and then as a table. Let's do it. All right, our first image is a 7 by 7. So how many squares is that? 49. Then we have a 6 by 6, 36. A 5 by 5, 25. 4 by 4, 16. 3 by 3 is 9, and 2 by 2 is 4. All right. Term number. Again, this is just 1 through however many images we have. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 images, right? 4 that we were given, 2 that we drew. Now let's write the term value. The first one had 49 squares. The second had 36, then 25, 16, 9, and 4. Okay. So that's us analyzing some patterns and making them into tables, because that's going to be very helpful of the next thing we learn. It's going to be a great representation. You'll see. All right. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me or your teacher. Otherwise, have a wonderful rest of whatever day it is for you. Bye!